Good evening, everyone. I am Kevin T. Robertson, CEO of SpeakerFocus.com. We are here with another weekly group call answering any and every question about how to grow your speaker business. We are branded up this evening from the floor up. And as I'm looking at some questions and some shout outs coming in the chat room right now, we're going to start this thing off right. If you have a question, please feel free to jump in, use the raise hand feature, and I will get right to you. I want to set the tone for this Q&A. It's very important that, summer is coming to a close. I hope you've been enjoying it thus far. And we are getting ready to go into quarter four. And October is always a planning period for me. But me and Austin got a real big meeting coming up. So we can talk about quarter four goals. It's not too late if you've gotten a late start, if you feel like you're behind the eight ball and you feel like you're grossly behind in your goals, there's still time to finish this year strong. So get it into gear, stay focused, take your life to a whole nother level, personally and professionally, and get in the headspace, no matter what you're going through right now, where you're really ready to ramp it up. There's a lot to be excited about. I don't give a damn what you're going through. I don't care where you are. I don't care what your socioeconomic status is. I don't care. We have them all on our platform, from soccer moms to Super Bowl champions, TEDx speakers by the dozens, legions of coaches and consultants, high profile, high net worth athletes, celebrities, entertainers. We got people that's barely hanging on right now that's in this coaching program. But you know what they have? They got a little ray of light. And that's what all of you need to hold on to, because I'm telling you right now, if you thought 2021 was really growth, really was about growth and being, mind expansion, things are just going to get bigger and better in 2022. And the more that you take the opportunity to grow your speaker brand, the better off you're going to be. So strap on your seatbelt. Me and Austin are here to answer any and every question that you may have about growing your speaker brand. Let me jump into Charlene Giselle from the UK. Charlene, thank you very much. Charlene, I clean up nice when I want to. I've been in production mode all day, dropping videos. So this is a side of KTR that, early on in my career, I wouldn't go anywhere without a suit on. I would always travel in my business attire. That's how I picked up Amtrak. I got 8 trainings through Amtrak by having a 3-piece suit on. A lady was flying back with me from Chicago, and she asked me what I did. And everybody would always ask me what I did. I know everybody wants to travel and you want to feel comfortable, but you know what? I picked up so much business by dressing the part when I would fly all over the world. Then I had so much content out there. As you can see behind me, I had basically a suit and a tie on every single time. For years, I would never take a picture without a tie on or go business casual. And then, as I became more prominent in the coaching industry, I would wear more, polo shirts and things of that nature, because it's just befitting. Also, it kind of makes people feel relaxed whenever you're talking to them on the phone. You don't have to feel as intimidating when you have a suit on. But today I was dropping videos and I'm in production mode, as you all should be doing as well. And, we talk about on the platform, the 3 Ps to success. I talked about being polished, poised, and professional. And make no mistake about it, you must look the part as a professional speaker. And I just absolutely love looking the part. So thank you so much for the compliments. Lisa said, oh, snap. Lisa said, I'm in my finery today. I love your word sequences, Lisa. That's right. Lisa, shout out. She's still in Pensacola, doing great. Shell Phelps, another person, Shell from the UK as well. Love the shift. Hello from Ann Arbor. Oh, I'm sorry, Shell from Ann Arbor, Michigan. My bad. That was, oh my God, we got another Shell on our platform that's from the UK. We got 2 Shells now. Miss Tina Marie. You got Miss Tina Marie has something. She's speaking today at 7 p.m. Can't wait to see the video from that, Miss Tina. Jonathan King. Jonathan said, who's your master barber? Looking sharp. Where can I get a cut like that? Jonathan, hair stylist, KTR. My wardrobe stylist, I've always done it myself. So You know, I haven't been to the barbershop in probably over 15 years. That's the last time I had an actual haircut. Denzel said he caught me singing at the beginning. Well, Denzel, let me tell you something, brother. I have a mantra when I walk into a room. No, Jonathan, I'm not kidding, bro. I have not had a haircut literally in 15 years. Now my hair is down to my shoulders. You can't see it. I'm gonna turn to the side. It's tucked in right there. It's long. But again, when I come from an entertainment background, everyone. So I have a bit of Jonathan said he paid $50 for a haircut like that. I would love to hook you up, Jay, but I don't have time, and I got barbering skills on me. I got self-care skills on me. But unfortunately, if I had to get you a cut like this, I don't know, bro. It might not come out the same. So yeah, hey, listen, thanks for all of the kind words. Denzel said he caught me singing at the beginning of at the broadcast. Denzel, I have a mantra when I go on tour. And this is something I used to do when I came. I used to set my seminar room up. I would go in for sound check whenever I had to do my keynote, either half day or full day program, whether or not it was morning, noon, or night. And I have a smile on my face. I'm going to share it with the world. And I got a song in my heart and I'm going to sing. So it's a good way to set the tone. And right now, I'm hurting on the inside right now. I'm going through a lot of personal stuff, a lot of family things that are up in the air right now with my loved ones. They're going through some medical stresses right now, and I'm hurting on the inside. So anytime I get that anxiety or I got that feeling of depression coming on, you know, believe me, making yourself look professional on the outside changes your mindset. You got to stay active. You know, you'll come out of it. I'm going to come out of this storm that I'm going through right now. But I know how I can fall into a trap like everybody else. So I know I'm going through a rough time right now. So I say, you know what? I'm going to throw my Superman costume on today because I know I'm struggling. I'm struggling with a little bit of depression, a little bit of anxiety. And as soon as I finish with the group call, I'm throwing on my workout clothes and I'm gonna take a walk for about 2 hours. I'm gonna keep on exercising. I'm gonna keep on eating clean. I'm gonna keep on drinking my water. Okay. If you want to know, I mean, you got to fight. You're getting attacked. I'm getting attacked right now, emotionally and spiritually. So I'm going to make myself look sharp on the outside so I can feel better about myself on the inside. And any love that you guys have, any love and support, I need it. So send some prayers my way. Now, okay. So, hey, listen, Cheryl, I always have the transparency for you. I'm going to get to your questions. I see that Charlene, Anita, and Daryl are sitting in the queue. They have questions waiting up. Daryl just signed up for our platform today, as a matter of fact. So welcome, Daryl, to the platform. And Charlene, I'm going to get to you. Daryl, we have a rule on the speakerfocus.com platform. Ladies are always first. I'm going to get to Anita first. Daryl, I appreciate your patience. That's the way I was raised. So we're going to go in order. And then Charlene is after that. And Daryl, I'll be right with you, brother. Let me see. Thank you, Anita. Love you back. Love you back. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I love all of you the same. Believe me, these Monday group calls, I look forward to them. And now let's go ahead and go all the way in. Since we got the shout outs out the way, I love when the chat blows up like that to start all the calls off. And okay, we're going to go right into Anita. Anita, talk to me. What's going on with you?
Hi, KTR. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And listen, when I look like $1 million, I feel like $1 million. And today is my day because I pulled out the heavy arsenal out on them today when I was dropping my videos. So I'm hanging in there. I'm doing good.
Well, again, I want to send you and your family love and blessings. And I just wish you the best and hope you and your family heal in time. That all of you get through what you're going through. I don't want to say as fast, but in time when you're able to heal. But I hope it doesn't bring too much pressure on you and your family.
Yeah, well, we'll get through it. And anybody that understands how I manage my social media, I'm a very private person. I don't get my family involved in my social media. I keep that part of my life off of social media. It's just a personal preference.
Right.
And, you know, so, you know, we all got to go through stuff. And if I'm going to tell you and give all of you advice about buckling down on your adversities or going through it anyway, then I can't afford to be using any excuses myself. When my armor get some kinks in it, or I'm taking shrapnel and I got to put the full metal jacket on. It's just another transition of life. Right. And it's another process that you have to go through. And I never been afraid to be vulnerable, or, you know, as a speaker, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. We are broken people, and ain't none of us perfect. And the more you're able to share that with other people, it's almost like therapy, you know? So, you know, without ever revealing too much, again, I keep my personal stuff private, but, you know, it's just one of those things that you just have to go through and you got to work through it. So I definitely appreciate your love and support, Anita. What's your question tonight?
My question is, well, I don't even know if it's a question. Let me just give it to you the way it's coming through to me. Just,
ma'am.
So what I did, I took your advice. Like I said, and I think I told you this last week, I've go back and I study, re-listen to your videos. And it really caught my ear, even from last Monday, you were saying about copywriting. So I started taking a copywriting class. So I wanted to know if it was okay. I went back and rewrote the signature program and did the headline all over again. And I just sent it in to you today.
Gotcha.
What are your thoughts and feelings on that? Because I know I started off one way and it clicked. It clicked when I took the copywriting class, what you was trying to get to me. Yes. And what I was looking at, you know, and your, you know, what you was correcting me on. And I'm like, oh, this is what he was saying. I didn't even get it until I took started taking the copywriting class.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
What's your take on this?
Well, my take on it is that you never want to be fully committed for long term for your signature programs. And I'll tell you the reason why. Because we all evolve as speakers, as professionals, as people in life. You know, I don't look at things the same way I did 10 years ago. That means I haven't grown. And when you read as much as I do, I dedicate at least 2 or 3 hours to, you know, doing research every single day. My business allows me to grow constantly every single day. See, this is why you got to be around people that are reaching for the higher level like you. I get bored really easy. I'm not going to allow anybody to get any of my time unless they are challenging me, pushing me to a whole nother level. Success is very greedy. It's very demanding. So you have to keep elevating. And that means you're going to keep growing. That means you're going to get new thoughts in your head. That means your signature programs, you're going to look at them another 6 months from now. You're going to be like, my signature programs are like, this is when you're really hard on yourself. You're going to be like, my signature programs are whack. They're weak. I need to upgrade. You know why? Because I've read more books. I've taken more courses. I've already graduated Speaker Focus. I'm already out into the marketplace. I'm talking to clients. You should upgrade your marketing language all the time. So I'm not upset with you because you took a copywriting course. Good for you, Anita. And then you listen to what it is that I said. See, Anita, watch this. I'm going to let you know how you and I, we're a lot alike. Because sometimes I'm hard-headed. Sometimes I get it slow, but when I get it, I get it. See, but the important thing is that you get it and you get the breakthrough. See, that's what I just heard you tell me. You got a breakthrough because you took another course. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. See, I love Anita because she went and took another course if she felt like she needed it, because she was struggling with the messaging back and forth about 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Boom, Anita got on the other side of her signature programs. But I don't mind you changing it because you're the one that have to deliver the message. And what I want the message to be, I want it to be authentic. I want it to be passionate. If you haven't talked about it, if you haven't lived it, don't talk about it. Polished, poised, and professional. Now, Anita, what I want you to do is once I look at the upgrades to the signature programs, as long as you follow the formula in the template and you just upgraded maybe the title or you got some new signature programs. I know people that the conference coordinator typically wants to see 4. I know people that they got 8 signature programs. They got 5. They always add a new one. Fine. It's okay. Because you never know which one of those the meeting planner is going to choose from, and you're going to customize to fit the marketplace. Is forever growing and it's forever changing. And so should your signature programs. You got any other questions?
No, I just wanted to hear that. And basically all I did was from understanding copywriting, I just kind of made it simple. And I think that's what you was trying to teach us to make it simple where it's understandable, the wording is accurate, and it just made so much sense. You know, listening to what you were teaching and taking this copywriting class, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, it became so much clearer. And I really appreciate you. Again, I send you love and blessings to you and your family. And thanks so much for all of the help that you have given me. I really do appreciate you deeply. I really, really, truly do.
Well, that right there. Well, thank you, first of all. And as we're going to get to Charlene, you're up next. Anita, thank you so much for that. This is the reason why we do what it is that we do at speakerfocus.com. You know, it is not for any type of accolades, but the level of appreciation that our students have when they get results. Because see, remember, you're not a real leader, or you're not a real speaker or a coach or consultant unless you're getting other people real results. I'm not talking about some fluffed up bullshit that we have 80% of what's happening on YouTube. I don't get upset about it the way I used to. I just do my thing. And that's what I want you all to do. I want you to do your thing, stay in your lane, be the best subject matter expert you can be, and let everybody else participate in the clownery that's going on. But see, they can't fool me because I used to be the clown. I used to be the one talking too much. I used to be the one talking loud when I thought it was all about motivational inspiration. But when it starts to hurt your pocket, and you realize that other speakers are advancing, and you see the reason why they're advancing, because they're like Anita and they go pick up an additional copyright course. You better listen to me clear, everyone. You should be dedicating the majority of your life to getting as best as you can at your industry, especially if you're 40 and under. If you're 40, 50, 60, we got them all on our platform, all the way up. I think the oldest person we have on our platform is like 72. So you should be learning and growing all the time. I am a junkie for new information. I can't get enough of it. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to learning something new. Now I'm in the world of technology, so I learn as much about technology as I can. Do you want to remain in the number one position? You want to remain in the top of your industry? I call it the slight edge advantage. The more information I know above any other speaker coach on planet Earth, it gives me the advantage in the marketplace. And I am going to remain there because I love delivering service. That's what I care about the most. And I want that to rub off on you because that matters to your clients at the end of the day. What do you think? School is about to be out one day, but you got to keep on learning and growing, nonstop learning and continuous education. Charlene, you're up with KTR in Austin. Charlene, are you there?
Yes, thank you. I just wanted to send my best wishes for your family and just sending prayers your way. Hope everybody will be okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for the feedback. I know it's been very helpful. I just had a question around your comment around leadership based. That makes a lot of sense to me. I was wondering if I can adapt that. I understand that I need a common thread, but can I adapt that to, for example, like corporate wellness based or performance based, and have that be my, instead of your leadership based, have performance based, and then all my 4 signature program tie back into that one thing?
Yes, I believe that I gave you another suggestion. I believe it was a word that began with the C. We talked about on last Monday's group call, we were talking about another, instead of leadership based, because you're dealing with law firms and things of that nature.
Yes.
What was that other word that I
you mentioned sustainability, but
sustainability. That's what I'm sorry. It wasn't a C, it was an S. It was sustainability based programs. Now, if I were you, now let me first say this. The deck that you sent me, well, the brochure, the design that you sent me, it was very clean and it was very professional. The reason why I said, and I know you have the presentation coming up on the 25th, which is in a few days with the HR director. The only reason why I said complete the signature program template was because we could just upgrade the marketing language inside of the deck before you present it to them. But see, here's what I believe in. And I saw this from you right from the beginning. When you came back from a holiday and you got like real focused and we hopped on the follow-up Zoom session and you started telling me about your area of expertise. I know that you are a consummate professional in your field already. You do it at a very, very high level. I read over that deck and the verbiage is right on point. Now you have the right kind of vernacular, industry vernacular that you need in there to service the law firms and the HR directors and things of that nature. But from a marketing standpoint, it needs a little bit of an upgrade. Now, it's not enough. I would not be upset with you if you walked in there and presented exactly what you have. That's how good it is. If you presented exactly what you have, the way you showed it to me, to the HR director on Wednesday, I believe that you could go in there and knock it out the park. Mm-hmm. I also believe, however, that if you create some leadership is what galvanizes it and makes you a specialist, subject matter expert, leading authority, or trusted advisor. But you also have wellness in the fold as well. So you could do wellness-based programs if you wanted to. But I like sustainability-based programs because it's disruptive. I'm talking about bringing in Charlene, and she's going to she has signature programs that give us more sustainability. Which one, if you're a corporate executive, which buzzword matters most to you? Do I care about sustainability or wellness? Which one?
Sustainable to me sounds like something ecological, like saving the environment. I'm just trying to make sure that it's still targeted at the corporate crowd, So should I say like sustainable wellness or?
Okay, no. That's fair. That's fair in your assessment. But think about the way the executive thinks. Think about the way the meeting planner thinks. Mm-hmm. If you're sending it to the law firms and the HR directors, they're not an environmentalist. You know what sustainability means if you're an executive? That means growth. That means how can I sustain growth? How can I not slip off? How can I not fall off because of the pandemic? Do you realize how many areas of efficiency, productivity that we're falling behind right now because of the pandemic and this sedentary lifestyle that we have? Mm-hmm. Your signature programs that's like giving them a life raft. That's a lifeline. It's medicine in your message. So you could do wellness-based programs if you wanted to. You could do sustainability-based programs. Maybe you could throw in one program designed around leadership. But see, you have the verbiage there. What we need is more continuity in your titles. I think you have 4 different titles. They were going in 4 different directions.
You're right.
What I need is you to galvanize the messaging. Talk to me about one thing that you do very, very well. What is that thing going to be?
My specialty?
Yes.
Burnout prevention.
Burnout prevention. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in order for me not to burn out, you say, okay, now who your target market are? Law firms, HR
law firms, and investment bankers.
And investment bankers. Let me tell you something. I've serviced almost every industry you can imagine, over 2,700 speaking engagements, all kinds of industries. Bankers and people in the compliance industry are some of the most tightest assholes I've ever known to mankind. So buzzwords to them, listen, corporate executives don't give a damn about wellness, even though they should be doing it. We got a 66% obesity rate, especially in America. Executives and bankers, all they care about is making money. So which word is going to attract me more if I am an HR director, or if I'm a banker, or if I'm at a law firm? Sustainability or wellness? Mm-hmm. Which one? See, I don't care about what it is that you think. All I care about is how it's going to look to the conference coordinator. And that's the verbiage that we need to come up with, Charlene. Which word is going to attract more bees to the honeypot? You tell me. If you were the conference coordinator or the meeting planner and you wanted to bring in a speaker that had a message that was going to give results, give my audience all the key takeaway strategies, help them achieve their desired outcomes and their learning objectives, which word would work best for you?
Yeah. Performance, I think. In my mind, what I'm trying to say is that, by following my program, then your employees, your executives will have optimized performance.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and go to it right now, because I'm the best you've ever seen at this. I'm going to give you all your signature programs right now. Let's do performance-based sustainability,
Okay.
Let's do, well, just write these down as a placeholder.
I am.
Let's do performance. No, let's do wellness-based leadership. Let's do how to, let me see. Give me the first two again.
Burnout prevention.
Here we go. We could do, watch this. We could do, okay, so burnout prevention. What's the other two that I just gave you?
You gave me performance-based, wellness-based, sustainability.
Yes, performance-based, wellness-based, sustainability-based. I'm trying to get a word that's going to galvanize all of your signature programs together. So now you talk, watch this. Performance is different. Optimization is different. Wellness is different. Sustainability is different to law firms and also bankers. And they need every bit of that, by the way. We're just looking for something to galvanize the messaging together.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl, Rico, and Denzel, I'll be right with you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your patience. I see a couple other questions in the chat. I'll be right with you as soon as I help Charlene. She has a big meeting coming up with the HR director in 2 days. We got money on the line. Okay, Charlene. So let me ask you a question. And I'm going to ask this from the perspective of the conference coordinator. I want you to listen to me carefully. What was, besides optimization, open up your deck and read to me the mainstay headline. It was something about wellness performance that does optimization, something. It was a whole bunch of words there.
Yeah, corporate wellness and performance optimization.
Okay, so we need to get that down to about 5 words.
Yeah.
Corporate performance and wellness optimization. So again, it's like you're generalizing, you're throwing everything in there. Those should be your titles to your signature programs, not the actual mainstay headline. In the very first lesson in module 1, we go over a 5-word formula to create. Example, leadership strategies that magnify success. Wellness techniques that optimize performance. You see what I just did?
Yeah.
See, you need that's where you're going to start. See, if you start there, that's what you're going to hang your hat on. That is laying the foundation for your entire presentation. That's your whole training system. That's your ideology. That is your approach. So here's the question, Charlene. Did you write down that mainstay headline that I just said, by the way?
Yeah, I did. I'm writing down
everything.
Of
course you did. It's fire. Okay, now, so repeat that back to me again, the 5-word formula, and then I'll ask you a question.
Wellness techniques to optimize performance.
Wellness techniques that optimize performance is what I said. Wellness techniques that optimize performance.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I understand you're from a different country, so they spell optimize in different countries with an S instead of a Z. I got it. No problem. That's not an issue. That happens all the time. Now, okay, so here's the question. Remember, think like the meeting planner, Charlene. Mm-hmm. Think like the conference coordinator. Think like the key decision maker. Think like the chair, board, or committee member who is directly responsible for purchasing professional speaking services. It's not about what you think. It's about what they want to hear. It's about the results that they want. There's medicine in your message. They don't want you. They need you to come in and save their ass. Here's the question. Charlene, when I hire you to speak, what is the one thing that my corporation is going to walk out of there with that's going to have the biggest impact on our lives? What is one thing that we're going to learn?
.360 wellness, how to not have a blind spot.
Damn, Charlene, that's it right there. That's part of your brand. I saw that in there. 360 based sustainability. Oh my God. Damn. 360 based sustainability. You could create a whole training system off of that. What is, if I'm a meeting planner and I see that, watch this. Charlene, are you looking at my body language right now?
Yes.
Watch this. Conference coordinator, you're talking to her, right? This is how the conference coordinator is going to be. Yeah, I've heard all this stuff before. Yeah. Well, one of my signature programs is 360 based sustainability. 360 base what? Yes. What I do is teach well-rounded wellness, and I cover these areas. I cover performance, wellness, optimization, and whatever.
Yeah.
Now you got your mainstay. You got your mainstay headline. What is the 5-word formula that we came up with again? What is that?
Wellness technique that optimize performance.
Wellness techniques to optimize performance. One of my signature programs is 360 base sustainability. If you don't use that, I will never, ever speak to you again, period. 360 base sustainability. That's so disruptive. See, you want to be disruptive. You got to shake some shit up when they read it. Now you're going to create the opening paragraphs and the bullets that describe 360 base sustainability. You got it?
Yeah, it's funny because actually 360 is the name of my VIP program that's been the most popular.
That's part of your brand. That's why I told you that. I remember reading that. I remember us talking about it on the very, very first call. You want to stick closer to home because you're a subject matter expert in that area. You will take all of them to school. Now, it's okay if you want to go down the line and create the other signature programs. You got 360 base sustainability. Now go in and create 4 more. If I were you, I would reword the titles and then come up with the verbiage, the opening paragraphs. It should be written in 3rd person. That's why you got to go back and look at the signature program template the easy way, because that verbiage alone, you got 2 days to upgrade that marketing language. You can start out with something small, send it over to me before you go to your presentation. You'll knock this thing out the park. You're going to get that contract. I'm going to make sure you get it.
I appreciate that so much. Okay.
You're very welcome.
So maybe ignore my email because I sent you an email before this, but you've covered a lot of this. So I'm gonna refine my email tomorrow, maybe, because you covered a lot of things. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Hey, listen, do you have any other questions?
No, we're good. We're good. Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem. I'll respond to your support ticket anyway. Remember the things we talked about. It's the mainstay headline. It's the titles. Now you got to go in and create the opening paragraphs and the bullets that describe your signature programs in detail.
Yes, I'm glad you'll see the timing of the emails because I put 360. So there you go. Great minds.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, go get that money back, Charlene and Giselle. We all supportive of you. Me and Austin gonna make sure that you get it. Okay, everyone. We're gonna move to Daryl, I believe, was in the queue next. Daryl, you're live with KTR. Talk to me, boss.
Hey, brother Kevin, man. Blessings to your family, brother. I didn't know what was going on, but may Allah bless you and your family to heal.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome to the platform, by the way, boss. Welcome to the platform. I know it's your first day.
Thank you, brother. I was trying to think of, I don't have any questions yet. I just can't think of any yet that's, relevant. So I'll just wait until I'm half a lot. That's kind of student I am. I always ask a lot of questions, but at the moment, I don't have any.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, listen, remember, I know you literally, you just started today. You paid your invoice. You got onboarded. You got your welcome email. I believe you're already on the calendar for the welcome Zoom session. Is that correct?
Probably. I mean,
okay. Yeah. If you didn't schedule it, make sure you schedule your welcome Zoom session. And we're going to get into what I was just talking about with Charlene and Giselle from the UK. We were talking about getting into the first assignment. Go into module 1, lesson 1, creating headlines that work. Stop the video, fill out the signature program template the easy way, send over the bio formula, and then send it to support@speakerfocus.com so we can check it. We go back and forth 2 or 3 times. You'll have all the foundation laid for your messaging, and then you move on to the next phase. You got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, boss. Listen, make sure you go through that welcome email and detail everything that Austin and the tech team sent to you so we can get you on board and hit the ground running, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
Right, appreciate you, man. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go to Rico is up next. Rico, what's up, champ?
What's going on, champ? Good to see you now.
Thank you, sir. Talk to me.
Awesome. Hey, first of all, you was fly as ever on that video on Facebook. I caught it.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah, bro. I've been in production mode, man. Hey, look, listen. I told everybody, man, you got to get excited, Me and Austin are getting ready to go into planning Q4. And I guess a lot of buzz, surrounding me dropping my new celebrity website. And it's just, it's going to be, we got a lot to look forward to, man. It's a lot of hard work that's been going on behind the scenes. And I'm really getting excited, man. I appreciate it. I get inspired by, the students on our platform who are doing the work, and they're coming up with, the design for the speaker info kits, man. The brands that all of you have is just amazing. When you put the work together and you actually see it come together, I get inspired by that, and it lights a fire under my ass so I can get my stuff going on the side. So yeah, I'm in production mode, man, full blown, bro. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Wait till you see what's coming.
Oh, I can only imagine. I think I probably re-signed up, and you probably got me on automated because I was trying to check out your new video. Or your new.
Oh, that was probably the retargeting ads that we run that probably got you through your Facebook or your Instagram or something like that. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I guess got a couple of questions. Told you I'm working on the kit is about done. One of the things on the kit that I was asking about is, I don't really have a video where I'm actually in action in front of people. Mm-hmm. Is that something just simple that I could do? Maybe just like a quick screenshot that I could do with some people to actually go into the speaker kit, or is it something else that you're kind of really looking for that would kind of help with that process?
Okay, Rico, ask me that question again. Just keep it real simple of what you're trying to achieve. Ask it again one more time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So for one of the requirements on the speaker kit is a photo of you in action. I don't really have that at the moment. Okay. I'm not trying to make it difficult, but just something really simple. So it's just pretty much a simple screenshot with my phone or
action shots. Let me see. Action shots. Yeah, listen, I always say, if you don't have any speaking engagements, especially in the beginning, you have to make it look like you're having speaking engagements. These conference, you can go to a conference room or something, bro. If you catch a conference at the right time, let's say the conference is let out and they still got the room set up, you can have a photographer go inside of that room with you, and you can stand in front of the audience and make it look like you're speaking in front of an audience.
Okay.
You have to be able to know how to stage things. You can watch this. You can get a lavalier microphone. You can get a handheld microphone. Take that with you with the photographer, and just sit there and let the photographer, you start walking around like you're speaking, and let them take action shots like that. The bottom line is, I need to see you in action. And if you don't have to wait for a speaking engagement to get an action shot. And you can do most of it right from your phone if you don't want to hire a photographer. I always say, put your best foot forward. If you can hire a photographer or a production team to walk around with you, that's just going to be a greater piece of content. You got it?
Got that. Second question.
Yes, sir.
Now, on my promo video, if I'm understanding correct, because I've been working on memorizing these 4 programs, right?
Okay.
And so,
as you should be. Are you practicing your signature programs out loud 3 to 5 times a day? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Good.
So my question is, on the 2 to 5 minute promo, is it pretty much highlighting just one of those programs, right?
Yes.
Is that what you pretty much want to see, hear an audio or see a video of me, how I deliver one of those programs?
I'm checking for KTR COC formula, which is command over content. Okay. I need to make sure, remember, we go over the checklist with you after every single module. You send the support tickets in so we can make sure that your speaker business is being constructed properly.
Correct.
And in order for me to give you the head nod, to say that your messaging is on point, you got to send me a video. Right. And if you haven't done that, again, bro, me and Austin are the barrier to entry. We want it to be right before you show it to the conference coordinator, not you winging it, not you guessing if the messaging or the marketing language is on point. It needs to be on point on this platform. Listen to me carefully, everyone. This is the arena where you want to make your mistakes. So I suggest you keep sending in your videos, and let me tell you that they're horrible. They're great. A lot of you are sending in the videos. You're hard on yourself because you think I'm going to say something, and a lot of it is amazing.
Right.
I'm not looking at the final product when you send me over the first one, Rico. I'm just checking to make sure that you have command over the content. Make sure you're not talking out of your ass or the side of your neck. It needs to be on point. And if it's not, you already know you're going to get chin checked on this platform. It's just what it is.
And I greatly appreciate it.
And that's going to make you better. So I drop a video. Yeah. Go ahead and get past looking bad and trying to make it look perfect like a lot of you try to do. You know who you are. Stop holding on to the video and send it in to support so you can get some feedback. We go back and forth a couple of times, and then now you know how it's supposed to look. Watch this. When people are rocking back and forth in the video like this, Rico, no. You're supposed to present yourself, chin up, shoulders back, professional, 3 Ps, polished, poised, professional. The only way that's going to happen is if you're reading your signature programs out loud, not reading the shit to yourself. That's not doing any good. You need the auditory to sink in so you can start memorizing some of these signature programs. So when you talk to the conference coordinator and you walk them through it, and the conference coordinator asks you what you speak about, you about to be like Charlene Giselle. She's about to go in there and crush that HR director because she's going to say, I teach 360-based sustainability. Wow, what is that about? And then she's going to start reading the bullets that we taught her how to create. And she's going to go right down the line and say, yeah, well, you know, after this program, your audience is going to be able to, boom. By listening to the strategies in 360-based sustainability, you're going to be able to X, Y, and Z. See? Okay. Enrico, if you don't know your signature programs like the back of your hand, that means you're looking at too much TV. What do you think? You think I don't know what y'all are doing out there?
Oh, I know you know what we're doing.
Stop watching television and get into your signature programs. You need to memorize your signature programs. If you watch this, and I see, by the way, Denzel, I know you've been waiting for a while. I'm gonna get right to you, brother. And then I see Eileen right there. If you're not like Eileen, or you're not like, and Eileen's been in a mental health space for 40, almost 50 years, right? She knows her topic like the back of her hand. I'm not worried about people like her having command over their content. We need to work with Eileen on things like technology, stuff like that. She knows what she's struggling with. We got her covered as well. We're going to get her there. If you haven't done your industry, if you don't have 10,000 man hours in, and you're not a subject matter expert, a leading authority, and a trusted advisor, well, if you want to get to that level, then you need to be saying your signature programs out loud every single day. See, you can sing your favorite song. You make me happy. This you can bear. You know your favorite song, your dance. I don't give a damn about none of that shit, nor does the conference coordinator.
Absolutely.
Do you know those signature programs like you know your favorite sitcom or you know your favorite song? Because if you don't, then for me, that's a problem.
I got you.
Don't tell me you want to be good. Show me you want to be good. When am I going to get my video, Rico?
Tuesday.
Okay, brother. Listen, don't make me go through your friends list on your Facebook and reach out to you and call your brother. How about that?
Nah, you ain't got to call him. I'll beat you to it. Tuesday night, buddy. I have it ready. So I appreciate it.
All right, Rico, no problem. Any other questions?
No, that's it. Appreciate it.
Man. Stay focused. Right. I look forward to seeing the video. Remember, Rico, just do the best you can. I'm just looking for command over content. Send it in to get some feedback, okay?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Denzel.
Hey, Coach. How you doing, man?
I'm doing super fantastic, man. Talk to me. Thank you, boss.
This already answered some of my questions. I came here with a lot of questions.
Denzel, wait a minute. Whatever you got going on in the background, bro, we might have to chill with that. I could barely hear you. Ask your question again.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, either your earpiece or you got your hand over your phone or something. It sounds a little muffled.
How is this? Is this any better?
No, that actually got worse. When you first came on and you said you paid me the compliment, I heard you, and then it just went downhill from there. I tell you what, Denzel, log out and log right back in. That may fix your audio issue. Did you hear me? Yeah, okay. All right, he logged out. Yeah, log out, log right back in. I'll get to him. Let me see. We got, okay, let me lower Rico's hand. Eileen, you're on with KTR and Austin.
Hi, KTR.
Hey, Eileen, how you been?
You and praying for you and your family. So, you know.
Thank you. That was a sweet message that you put in the chat box. Thank you so much. And I have, well, I should say we have tons of mental health professionals on our platform, and I definitely appreciate it. And believe me, if I need it, I'll be reaching out to you. I definitely appreciate it. That was sweet.
Sure. I am at the point where I have been doing some things along the way. I know you probably haven't gotten a lot of information from me, but I am attacking the web page, and I have a young lady that's helping me with the website.
Good.
So
good.
her name is Amira, and she's on the call tonight. So I am trying to find out what is it that I actually need in order to get the website taken care of.
Okay, so now I'm not sure if you're at module 5 yet. I need Austin to come in here real quick.
Yep.
And then, hey, champ. Hey, listen, Amira is on. She's Eileen's webmaster or web designer. And they have a couple of questions. Amira, if you want to ask questions, or you're part of Eileen's team, we work with teams all the time. If you have any specific questions that you need to ask, you can ask them to Austin. And we have a template on our platform. So here's the question, and then I'll set the table, and then I'll let Austin take care of it. So are you using the template that Austin suggests on our platform in module 5, or is Amira designing a whole nother website for you? Which one?
Amira is designing a whole nother website.
Okay, then does she want to come in and ask questions, or you want to ask the questions that you need? She
can come in, or
I can just hit allow to talk. That's fine. Hold on. Allow to talk. Boom. She's on there right now too.
Okay, good.
Amira, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, first of all, I love your hair. Okay, now we can start the conversation. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
You ready? Okay, so what is the question? And then Austin can answer it.
Yeah, so we basically wanted to know what type of content should be on the website, and what Eileen should work on and what she should write, and then I'll take it there and design it from there. Okay,
so I got a quick answer for that. I thought you had a technical question, but if you do, Austin's on standby. So here's the thing, Eileen, you should have, and I believe I emailed it to you a long time ago. You should have the to-do list for the website with the 10 diagnostic questions. You should have the checklist for the speaker info kit. You should have the checklist for the speaker video demo. If you don't, send a support ticket and I'll send it to you. So Amara will know exactly what's supposed to go on there. It is a checklist. You're going to go down every single thing that you need to go on that website that the conference coordinator needs to see is in that checklist. Do you understand?
Yes. Okay. And I have submitted information to Amira regarding the bio and things like that. So as well as a video. And I don't know if you want to check it first.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when she's in design mode, she can always go back and add the speaker video demo later down the line. I don't recall seeing a final version of that. If you've gone into production with your team to design your speaker video demo, then you should do so. But to get the website going in the right direction, remember, your signature programs are done. Your bio is done. You have pictures with Nikki Giovanni and a lot of other high profile people. That content is great. She needs all of that. That's in the checklist. Get it over to her and get your website popping.
Okay. Because I have submitted some of that information. I just wanted to make sure we're on the right track because my language is different when it comes to technology. So I wanted to make sure that she was aware of what we need.
Sure. You're there. You're there right now. All you got to do is just keep your head down. Go back and forth with a couple of deadlines of when Amira thinks she can get it finished, and then go ahead and pick a launch date. Amira, are you going to help Eileen understand how she can possibly access the website, or are you going to be managing that for her as well?
Yeah, I'll teach it once I hand it off to her. I'll teach her how to kind of update it
What kind of template, what kind of platform are you using for her website?
WordPress.
Cool. Okay. WordPress is not super hard to understand. You don't need to know any coding or anything like that, Eileen. You just need to know how to access something when you need to upgrade some marketing language or something like that. You don't need to know how to design anything. Whenever you want to change some verbiage, Amira can show you how to do that as well. You got any other questions?
That's it. Thank you, KTR. Appreciate your help.
Love you much. Okay. We're in it with you for the long haul. Yes, ma'am. You just, you let us know. Remember, the world is waiting on healthcare professionals, mental wellness professionals like you, because we are going to be in a mental health crisis for decades after this pandemic. And all my mental health professionals are overworked right now. So you should be getting compensated well for what it is that you do. I can't wait to see the outcome.
And I'm doing depression and anxiety as one of the others, because I know there's a need for it right now.
Yes, ma'am. And it's going to be a need for a long time. That all of that kind of stuff right there is exactly keeping up with the times. And that's what your signature program should be doing. So remember, don't be afraid to upgrade them. You're going to do very well.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you real soon.
Bye.
All right. Amira, it was great talking to you as well.
Thanks, you too.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye. Okay, what we got coming up next? Let me see. Let me lower some hands. Okay, we got Denzel is back in the fold. Denzel, talk to me, boss. Denzel, can you hear me? Oh, did I click Brian instead of Denzel? Man, I apologize. Denzel, are you there?
Hey, coach.
Hey, what's going on, boss? Now that's better. That's a lot better. Whatever you're doing right now, stand in one spot. What's your question?
All right. So I submitted 2 support tickets. I didn't see you get back to me about it. I got some information left from my speaker toolkit to send over.
Wait a minute. Let's pause. The last thing that you sent to us, you sent in a version of your speaker one sheet. It was not a full version of your speaker info kit. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Denzel, don't make me come. Don't make me find out where you are, bro. You talking about I didn't see it. I did see it. That's a great speaker one sheet. Nice color suit that you have on, by the way. You look real sharp. Denzel, I mean, you're trying to pose on me, bro, like you're a model or something. It looked really good. But that's not the entire speaker info kit. So my question is, where's the rest?
It's coming by Friday, before Friday.
Okay, we got a deadline. A deadline is a forcing system of accountability. I love it. Give me the rest. What's the other thing that you claimed that we missed?
Nah, I didn't know if you looked over it, because I didn't want to move forward until that was approved.
Yeah, bro. I answered that support ticket myself and sent the feedback. Matter of fact, you sent it to my email, which you weren't supposed to do. I told you to submit a support ticket. I did, and I responded to it. I know this is what, matter of fact, this is, you want to play on my memory, Denzel?
No.
I asked you where, I said you need to build out the entire speaker info kit. I asked you where was the speaker video demo, and what's your plans for the website? So since I got you on the line, what are your plans for the website, and what's going on with your speaker video demo?
I didn't get any templates. I didn't see any templates for the website, so that's why I didn't move forward with that yet.
Okay, it's a tip. Now, just the same question that I have for Eileen. Are you going to be utilizing the template that Auston has in Module 5 on our platform that you can get for free? You just have to pay the Webflow hosting fee every month. Or are you having your own web designer?
I'm working on that. Working on getting my own web design, because I started with I'm doing up a whole GoDaddy stuff. So, and I'm paying for the host and the domain and stuff like that. So I was just and they were offering me a free website.
All right, no problem. Okay, so let's take it one step at a time, Denzel. Are you all healed up from both of your accidents? Let me ask you that.
No, I actually have to do surgery on Thursday.
Okay, you got another surgery coming up. Okay, are you doing okay? Are you maintaining? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm just excited. I want to get this going so bad.
Okay, all right. Well, then look, we got to take it one step at a time. You're closer to finishing the speaker info kit. You said you're going to have some results for that on Friday with your designer, your graphic designer. So get that completed. Remember, go over the checklist that I sent you and make sure that you got everything inside the speaker info kit that's on the checklist. Next, if I were you, I would be, Denzel, I hope you are practicing your signature programs out loud every single day.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you need to be sending us a, a sample video of your signature programs on video. I don't care if you're sitting there while they're doing surgery on you and you do it then. Send me a video so I can just see that you have command over your content, please. And then later down the line, after a couple of weeks, maybe start working on the website and make that a goal to maybe have that getting jumped off in maybe September or October. It's still enough time, Denzel, to get all your sales tools together for the rest of the year. Get your head into module number 5 so you can start focusing on outreach and so we can start making you some money. Okay?
Okay, great. And I
any other questions?
I think I took a wrong step. I took a course on creating content. And then after the course, I realized that I should have really took a course on copywriting.
That's okay. You can still do that as well. That's not a bad thing. Let me ask you this. Are you getting something out of the content from the course? Yes or no?
Yeah, like I learned to build my own content and stuff like that.
Okay, then that's not bad. You need practice in as many areas as you can. And this is the reason why you take coaching. Listen, all coaches have coaches, including me and Austin. There's not one high performance person that you see in the world of business that doesn't have a high performance coach. This stuff operates on a higher level, and you need expert mentorship. That's the reason why you sign up for speakerfocus.com. And me and Austin aren't the only people. We may be the only people in our space that do it at a high level the way we do it. But there's many other coaches out there in all these other categories. Vet them out just like you did with us. Pick the one that you feel like you need to sharpen up your skill set. This is a non-going process. So you're doing the right thing. Despite having the accidents and the surgeries, just keep pressing, Denzel, and stay focused, okay? One thing at a time, brother.
Oh, I also got a question for Austin.
Yes, Austin, Denzel has a question for you.
Hey, Denzel.
Hey, Austin. How you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent. Had a really productive day.
All right, awesome. My question to you is that what can I use to like when I create a content to send it to all my social media platforms instead of just having to rewrite and repost, right? Post, because that's getting annoying.
Yeah, you can use tools like Hootsuite and Buffer. Now, what I would say is,
I'm sorry.
What's that?
I didn't hear what you said. The tool.
Oh yeah, Hootsuite. I can link you. It's Hootsuite.com. I've used it pretty extensively. It allows you to schedule posts, and then it'll send it out to all the different platforms. Now, something to keep in mind is, hold on one second. Okay, I just posted it to Hootsuite.com. One thing I would recommend is each of the platforms, they need to be, the content you create for each of the platforms needs to be specific to the platform. And if you try to use a tool like Hootsuite and blast, the content out to all these different platforms, it's not going to be as effective as if you create content for the platform. For example, LinkedIn articles, that requires you to write a longer form piece, but you can't just, it probably won't work as well to take a longer form piece and post that, on Facebook or somewhere else. So I'd recommend probably just doing it manually, create content for each of the platforms, but instead of just posting it everywhere, just focus on a few platforms and do those really well. Create content that is contextual to each of the platforms. For example, I'd recommend for you really doubling down on LinkedIn. LinkedIn's hugely effective right now for organic content. And rather than just blasting content you would post on Facebook or Instagram to LinkedIn, I'd rather just have you start on LinkedIn and see how you know, the content is posted there. It's not going to be the same as it's posted on Instagram or Facebook. So create content that's contextual to the platform, and you'll do much better.
Okay. Great. All right. Awesome. Yeah, because what I was doing Facebook. I don't do Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, along with some TikTok videos. So I realized that it's kind of like going smoothly, like I'm getting a following. So,
yep.
But it was just like I have this thing where I create a content or create a video like every 3 days. So that's where I got from that the content course that I did. Like you want to be active somewhere, because if you're not active, you're not building up a following. So
yeah,
the more I post,
no, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm like trying to do that, but it's like crazy because it takes up a lot of my time.
Well, that's the problem. You're spreading yourself too thin by going to all these different platforms. Like Snapchat, depending on what your niche is, you know, Snapchat's probably just a waste of your time. I wouldn't even work on that. Instagram, maybe even Instagram, I would disregard as like a focus. If you just stay focused on LinkedIn. So what is your niche? Are you trying to reach, are you in the corporate market?
College
market. Got it. Okay. Well, I still think decision makers of hiring speakers for the college campuses are going to be on LinkedIn mostly, doing their networking. So if you could just master creating content that gets really great engagement and reaches the people, the decision makers at colleges on LinkedIn, like if you just stayed focused on that and got good at that, posting to all the different functionality and features of LinkedIn, you're going to get so much further, and you're going to have way more paid speaking gigs than trying to do all of these platforms well at the same time.
Oh, awesome. Where can I go to find a really good course on copyright? I don't want to make the same mistake that I did the last time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have some copywriting training in our program. The best way to understand good copy is to go and look at who's spending millions of dollars every single month to reach new customers. So go look at the big brands. They spend, billions every year on marketing, and, they're not going to just waste money. So, they have, typically they have some of the best copy. I would look at brands like Apple, look at brands like, Google. And a good place to find, like, for copywriting, what you want to do is break down the why of each, sentence, each piece of content. Just break down why are they saying that, each of the sentences. And that's the best way to learn, is just look at what's currently working in the marketplace to make brands, billions of dollars. That's going to be better than listening to some outdated copywriting course from a coach that, hasn't sold nearly, as much product as Apple or Google. So a good way to do that is you can actually go look at, if you go look at, Facebook has this tool that allows you to see all of the active ads that advertisers are running. And you can look at the ad copy that they're using. And I do this every day. I have hours of screen recording where I'll just go through all of the active ads of Google, Facebook, all these top brands, and I can go back and reference them, and just really, I'll sit there for hours and just break apart all the different copy, all the different video, all the content that they're running money to. And another pro tip is go back and look at all of the old ads that they've been running for a while that are still active. Those ads are you know, those are their highest performing ads because they're not going to shut off. They're not going to keep an old ad running if it's not making them millions of dollars. So go look at the oldest ads that are still active and just break down the copy. That's going to be way better than any course. So let me send you, it's called the Facebook ad library, and you can search any brand and see what type of ads that they're running. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, I'm posting this in the Zoom chat, and just go in there and type in Apple. Actually not Apple. Apple doesn't run. They have a bad relationship with Facebook, so they don't run Facebook ads. But go look at like Google. Go look at Salesforce. Go look at some of these billion-dollar brands, and or Nike. Nike spends a ton of money on Facebook ads. Go look at Nike's copy. And just spend your time doing that. Just like go through and understand the why behind all what they're spending most of their marketing budget on. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. It really helps. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Stay focused, Denzel. Do you have any other questions?
No, that was it, Coach. That was it. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm gonna get everything to you. Okay. I got you. It's coming.
No problem.
You might see a banded up arm in there too in that video. So
okay. Hey, look, I wish you a speedy recovery from the surgery you got coming up too. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, man. Hang in there. Okay, Austin, don't go too far. Rico has a question for you. Rico, you're live with Austin. Rico, did you walk away from the computer? All right, let me disable talking for Denzel. Rico, are you there? Let me see. Maybe he got his question answered. Okay, let me see. Jonathan has a question. Okay, Jonathan, you let me allow to talk. Jonathan, you got a question?
How's it going, brother, man?
Hey, I'm doing super fantastic, man.
Thank you for everything you've done. This has been a great program. Really getting a lot out of this. The question I have is this. I'm looking at the next step. So I've done the signature program template. I did the bio. When I look at the total the kit, that everything that's involved in that, it is very intimidating. So I'm trying to figure this out. Am I supposed to do every single thing? Everything is supposed to be checked off in terms of, going down the list. I'm looking at, okay, so the bio's there, signature program. I'm looking at the accolades. I'm looking at the books, seminars, press and media. All that's supposed to be done on separate templates. And then I send that to you and you check it off along with the, the sample video.
Correct. Okay. So I take it. So let me back up, Jonathan. Your signature programs were outstanding. Only 10% to 20% of students that turn in the signature programs on the very first go around actually don't need any editing or suggestions. They were written in the third person. They were beautifully written. Clearly, you're a subject matter expert in your industry. So now your bio, you just broke that up into 8 paragraphs. That was approved as well. That also was well written. So there's a method to the madness. So if you've looked at the rest of the videos in module 1, then that's great. The back end of module 1 just talks about the technical aspect of speaking. You do that at a high level as well. You're extremely articulate. Your elocution skills are on point. Your oratorical skills and your articulation, all of it is outstanding. So now what you've got to do when you wrap up module 1, whether or not you finish looking at the video or not, if I were you, I would just go ahead and get into module 2. Clearly, that's where you are. That's another area where you make the money. That's like putting the $35,000 paint job on a Ferrari. So you've got the messaging, you've got the sales tools are up next. So it's a checklist for the website. And you got to make a choice. Are you going to be using our website template, or are you going to be hiring your own web designer? Then it's a checklist for the speaker info kit. And then there is a checklist for the speaker video demo. So you don't get overwhelmed at this stage in the game. What we always recommend, what our students do, is number 1, I would always start out with the lowest hanging thing that's going to cause the least amount of friction is the speaker info kit. It also takes a lot of time to lay the whole thing out. So you might want to hire a graphic designer if you don't have that skill yourself. There's many students that we have a template, one of my old versions of my speaker info kit right there inside of module 1 in the speaker toolkit. But if you're not a graphic designer, they're going to send it back over to me. It's going to have alignment issues. And all I'm going to tell you is that it looks horrible. So if you're not a graphic designer, hire a graphic designer and get them to start working on your speaker info kit. But you have got to go by the checklist and give them all the content that they need first.
Got it.
I would start on that first.
Okay.
Then, while the graphic designer, the ball is in their court and you get them the content and they're working on it, I would go into sending over the first version of your speaker video demo. And Jonathan, I'm talking about, you could just turn on your camera, just record like 3 to 5 minutes of one of your signature programs. And then you could be sitting on the couch in a t-shirt and some jeans, or you could have your robe on. I don't care. I just need to make sure you have command over your content. All I'm going to do is say, hey, Jonathan, the signature program, they sound amazing. You don't look like you're rocking back and forth. You don't look like you have a lot of anxiety delivering your topic. Check off. Now, once I know that you have command over your content, then you got to start going into production mode. And then you got to start sending, you got to hire a videographer and put together an edit decision list, the pictures and the content for your speaker video demo, which should be 3 to 5 minutes. We have great examples of things on our platform, Jonathan. If you need to see examples, I'll point you in the right direction and tell you where those examples are. And we will reply to a support ticket so you can at least know how it's supposed to be put together without struggling. That sound fair?
That sounds fair. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about now is I have a team that's been working on this website for 3 to 4 months. They are driving me absolutely insane. Okay. I thought I had everything in place until I met you, the guru. Right. And now I see I have to put all the stuff you taught me into that new website. But I don't know, should it go live yet based on what you're telling me? Maybe I should just wait for like another month or so.
Yeah, well, the reason why it doesn't need to go live is, are you doing outreach? Are you prospecting right now?
I'm not.
Okay, then it doesn't need to go live. Don't worry about it.
So I'll just put that on hold then.
We just chilling right now. What's important is that you make sure that every facet of your speaker business is being constructed properly. And that's the reason why you want to send it to us, because you want to get those eyeballs on it before you send it to the conference coordinator. And let me say this to you, Jonathan, just so those of you who are working with a web designer and you are not using our template, that's okay. Now, don't let these web designers drive you crazy, because it's not about more so of a design. Design needs to be nice and clean and corporate. White background always works for me instead of black or anything else. It's easier on the eyes, but tell them don't get fancy. The reason why you want to go by the checklist and get them the content is because this is the way the website needs to look to the meeting planner. And that's the only person that matters. So when you go there, the first thing I need to see on the website is your signature programs right there in my face. The next thing I need to see under that is the speaker video demo. Right under that, click here, download Jonathan's speaker info kit. Then I can go into the bio, your contact link. It just needs to be real simple.
Got it. Makes sense now.
So like I said, I'll send you over 5 to 10 examples of other students on our platform who are crushing it, who've got their websites up, whether or not it's our template or their template. And then you can see exactly how it's supposed to be all laid out and put together. And because before you start doing any outreach, you're going to need all of that first.
That makes sense. Okay.
Got it?
Appreciate that. That's great.
No problem, Jonathan. Anything you need. Love you, man. Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, I don't see any more questions in there. Let me go back over. We had a couple of things in the chat box. We're probably going to get ready to wrap this up. First of all, let me just share with everybody. Thank you so much for all of the love and the prayers. Definitely going to need it. Definitely appreciate it. So much appreciate all of you who participated in the Monday group call. Okay, let me see. We had Tina Marie had to go because she had a speaking engagement to do tonight. She just said she appreciates the training and the support and everything. Thank you so much, Tina Marie. Lisa, thank you so much for helping Rico out. this is a very good tip. If you didn't see it in the chat box, Lisa was helping Rico. Lisa said, my photographer took me to a local library meeting room, which often has all of the AV stuff there, the podium, the microphones, the drop-down screen, etc., and took photos there. It was no charge to book a room at a public library either. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying with utilizing a platform and then making the most out of it. If you don't have any speaking engagements, you can create. Taking the microphone and standing behind the screen at the public library. And especially if you put something up on the screen, like your logo or one of your bullet points for your presentation, and that's like right there behind you, that's a money shot. That's a money shot that can go right there inside of your speaker info kit. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing that information always. Okay, Cheryl, there was some great tips on the call. Thank you so much. Let me see, anybody else? Okay, got that in there. Let me see, what was it from? I think, who was that? That was Rafa Escobar. Rafa said, way to lead by example and take care of yourself, KTR. You were showing us how to be strong in this crazy world and how to show up for ourselves and our loved ones. That gives me courage, gives us all courage. We are ready to play. We are ready to go all out for you, my brother. Thank you so much for showing up for us. Love the positive vibes to you and your family, loved ones. Thank you so much, Rafa. Appreciate that. Okay. Shell, I agree. Sustainability gives the impression it sticks and it's here to stay. Exactly. That's the reason. Verbiage is so important when you're creating your marketing language, and it all revolves around your brand. A lot of you have such unique brands. You need to stick to that. Hang your hat, believe in your brand, believe in the marketing language, believe in having the command over your content, and stick to your guns, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you money. These companies need the messaging, and generalists do not earn a lot of money in the high fee speaking world. Here's who earns the larger part of the revenue in the world of high fee speaking: specialists, subject matter experts, leading authorities, and trusted advisors. Now we are wrapping up. Yep, this is great advice from Lisa. Thank you. Yep, absolutely, it's great advice. See, when you have, people are practitioners. They're out there doing things. You gotta get into the marketplace and try some shit, and don't be afraid to fall. Okay, Wayne had a question in the chat box. Coach, how much of the signature programs do I need to have on the web page? Is it just the 4 bullet points? No, you should have an example of your signature programs up there, typically 4, with the opening paragraph. Maybe not the whole thing. You want to give a little bit of teaser language, and then a couple of the bullets on there where it says show less, show more. Just a little drop down so they can see more if they want. Hey, Rico, appreciate it. Appreciate the prayers, everybody. Okay, Rico had his hand raised. All right, let's get back to Rico. All right, Rico. I got to promote Rico to panelist. I don't know why I was asking me to do that, but at any rate, Rico, what's your question for Auston, brother? There we go. I can't hear you. Rico, you got to, okay, wait a minute. Ask to unmute. You got to unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you now. It's a little choppy, but we hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, real quick. All right, awesome. Real quick. In Webflow, when it talks about the picks, when I'm click on it and I'm trying to substitute the pick, it's not. I have my picks that KTR approved in Dropbox. So how do I upload that from?
Hey, wait a minute, Rico. Wait a minute, Rico. Your signal.
My computer
is a little choppy. Are you working from your phone, or are you working from your high-speed internet in your office or house? It's a little choppy.
Okay. Are you that in my house? So I'm gonna go back to my phone where I was at first.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm hearing the echo. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, just log in from the other device, and I'll admit you back into the meeting. I don't think anybody else. Wayne, okay, Wayne has his hand raised. Wayne, you have a question?
Yes, Coach. My questions are: I got my signature programs up on the template, right?
Yeah.
And I got the title of each one. Okay, what I have listed so far, you know, is I just have the 4 bullet points from the signature programs.
Okay.
Now, I have not gone to the second part of it, where I have the title of the signature program and the description of the program right before you get to the place where we say, after this program, you'll be able to. I don't have that part up. My question is, does that need to go up there too, or just the initial part in the beginning with the title and the 3 bullet points?
Yeah, the question, I mean, the answer is, excuse me, unequivocally, yes, you want to have that up there, because again, all the verbiage, Wayne, is talking about what they're going to get out of the program. It's giving them the key takeaways. It's helping them achieve their desired outcomes and their learning objectives. You know, I hear a lot of nonsense with speakers like, you're giving away too much information. You shouldn't be giving away that information for free. You should be over delivering and giving away more free information than anybody else in your space, as much as you possibly can.
Okay, well that's easy to fix, because I wasn't sure of that, but you know, thank you. And then I want to tell you again, the more I go over this, in fact, Wednesday I'm going to have a session with the photographer. He's going to do some video stuff of me with going through the whole signature programs, and I'm going to send them to you. Okay, but what I want to say is, the more I read through these, like you were saying earlier, saying them out loud to yourself, I'm making notes within the what you helped me put together. I got arrows and points and everything, and then I'm taking them and putting them. I'm serious. I'm writing notes all along the edge of the pages, because there's so much meat in one sentence that I can take and just take it off into a whole new discussion. Yeah. Okay. So like I said, I don't know how you did it, but I thank you for that, because you know, you took what I sent you and you created a new person. So so thank you though. But you answered my question. I'll put the rest of it on. Yes, sir. And Wayne, we're moving forward. I'm not happy with my pace, but I'm moving forward, and we're working on some things.
That's okay. Wayne, keep us posted and let us know what's the updates on the website, because I know you were working with your web developer or your web designer as well to move that stuff forward. So keep us posted.
Yes, I will. Thank you,
man. Okay, man. My best to Carol. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Let me see. Rico. Okay, Rico, let's get you back in here so you can finish asking your question. There we go. See, that's a whole lot better right there. I can already tell the signal's better. See, I hear you better. Okay, now ask your question to Auston.
All right. Well, hello again, Auston. That's my first time reaching out to you. Real quick, in the Webflow, where it says assets, where I'm trying to change the picture, or one of the pictures that's from the template that KTR gave to us. When I click on it and I click replace image, and it's not allowing me to upload from Dropbox. Is it something on my end that I have to do, or what is it in particular? Because the pictures that I have that KTR approved, they're in Dropbox, and so I'm trying to use them to put into Webflow, but it's for some reason that maybe it's something that's not allowing me to do it. So,
yeah, no, for sure. So what you'll do is you'll have to download them to your computer from Dropbox first, and then once you download them, you'll just go into Webflow, go to that same spot where it says replace image, and it should give you the option to upload. What you'll do is upload the images that you just downloaded from Dropbox.
Okay. That was pretty simple. That's all I really needed. I saw the other pics and I didn't quite know how to replace it. So
Okay. Yeah, and if you still have problems, what we can do next time, next Monday, is we can both hop on and you can share your screen and we can walk through it together.
Cool. I should have pretty much the site pretty much done by next Monday. But I wanted to kind of get through that process. So that's another goal, KTR.
Cool. I got you. No problem. Rico, keep me posted what's going on with that consulting deal with your client as well. Let's see if we can try to turn that into some revenue for you.
Actually, it did work. He said yes, so he went ahead and close on it. So it's just processing right now.
Got you. Okay. Hey, listen. Tell them to go ahead and cut that check and issue that purchase order so we can convert that into some revenue for you. All right.
Right. It's for that situation. It's pretty much just coaching on with that guy. But I did have another opportunity with the lady that I spoke with one-to-one. It was really about coaching. Mm-hmm. But she really kind of wants me to come in for their for the Chamber of Commerce.
Got you.
Meeting that will happen in November. What happened? They have a guy who's in the military.
Yeah.
But he may be deployed. And so, I mean, I'm the one that's next in line, pretty much. So
okay.
I just want to say that.
Listen to me carefully. I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice.
What's that?
The Rotary Club meeting and the Chamber of Commerce and the Keewattons Club and all those little local clubs like that, they typically don't like to pay their speakers.
Okay.
Now, if you got some other kind of thing worked out where you're going to leverage that opportunity, where you're going to get some video if you need it, and they're going to allow you to come in to speak, if you're going to utilize it for content in the beginning, and then it's going to be an audience there, make it work for you. I'm not telling you don't do it. I prefer that you not speak for free, but make sure that that it's a big upside for you. Okay. I'm just telling you that typically Rotary clubs do not like to pay their speakers. They don't have the budget for it. It's a great networking opportunity, but make sure that you network and you get some great content out of it. Make sure that, and then watch this. You can't expect them to hire a videographer and record that meeting. You need to bring in your own videographer, bring in your own photographer. If it's going to be 50 people at the meeting, get the content out of it, Rico, or it's not worth doing it. Okay.
Got it. Appreciate it.
All right. Let me know if she has a budget too. 9 times out of 10, they don't, but keep me posted.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Give your heads up. Okay. All right, boss.
Appreciate it.
Talk to you, man. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. I don't see any more hands raised. So everybody got their questions in. If you don't have any more, that's cool. Make sure that if you do, submit a support ticket, support@speakerfocus.com. I want to tell you once again, me and Austin at the staff, Austin and the staff at Speaker Focus, we appreciate your participation on a week-to-week basis. Keep the questions coming. All of you are growing. You're getting better. And don't be afraid to be critiqued. This is what you want. This is what you hired us for. You want to be able to get the right kind of information as your speaker business grows, be able to come back to us before you show it to the meeting planner or conference coordinator. We are very uniquely qualified in the marketplace with the type of positioning that we have to talk to you about your messaging, talk to you about your sales tools, and talk to you about automating your speaker business so you can take it to a whole nother level. We will catch you right here, same place next time, next week. Stay focused on your goals and dreams. And we got Q4 coming up. Go out there and crush your goals. Talk to you real soon.